Up next is another game that should have some intrigue in it. We got Navy in the white kit and Ohio State in the red and gray. Been a couple years for Ohio State since they played in the CRC. They won their way in this time by winning the Big Ten Sevens championship. So one of the few qualification spots they earned. Everybody else was invited. Navy led by All-American Jack McAuliffe. Navy sporting the number 9 jersey. David Dolinar is another big unit. Number 1 out here on the wing as we get ready to kick off. It's a lock and 15. For Ohio State, look out for Santino Kua wearing number 8. David Starter wearing number 3. Both those guys got quite a bit of experience. Hit the guy in the air on Navy, so the Buckeyes get an early penalty and go on the attack. Nice in and out move. Looks like that's Kua. It is. Oh, great run, great break. Isn't able to finish it off at about 5 meters short. He gets put into touch and loses the ball forward, but you've seen a little bit of what he's capable of. He is a bull in a china shop when he wants to be. Maybe wins the line out cleanly. There's McAuliffe. Dummies back in. Now the midshipmen are on the move. Nice broken tackle on the wing there for Navy. Steps back inside the sweeper, and he's going to be in for the try. Looks like Chris Rixey for the midshipmen, putting them up 5-0 here in the early goings. Should be an easy conversion for McAuliffe, and a 7-0 lead for Navy. Wow. The sir is not awarded the conversion. McAuliffe looks baffled. It looked to be good from here. I can't tell. Traditionally, you're going to get a whistle when the conversion goes over. McAuliffe still seems displeased, so our best guess is that the score is 5-0. Kua again on the outside, but the ball bounces just off his fingertips and forward. That's going to be a knock on and a scrum to Navy in the attacking end. You might see in the background there the team here at PPL Park lifting the banners into the rafters for tomorrow's festivities. This round not open to the public here in Philadelphia. We're expecting a good and healthy crowd tomorrow. Good pressure from Ohio State at the scrum. Good ball movement here from Navy. It's Spencer Wilson. Or I'm sorry, Raymond Dakota. That's Spencer Wilson passing the ball out. Then catching the offload and offloading again. And Navy bowls over for its second try. Just like that, Navy is up 10-0, we believe. Ohio State seems to be a little bit outmatched in both the size and the speed categories. Call second conversion miss, so 10-0 here for the midshipmen. Well won there from McCall. He goes up in the air and taps the ball back to his team. And now the midshipmen seem to be destined for the third try. Great offload inside to Spencer Wilson, who's going to carry a couple Buckeyes over the line for Navy's third try of the game. 15-0 here to the midshipmen. That was just how quickly it can happen if you don't win your own restart. This time McAuliffe does get the kick over. So we've got a 17-0 lead to Navy here in the first half. Just joining us, this is Pat Clifton here from Rugby Today. Check out rugbytoday.com. Rolled out the new website today. Also check out USA7crc.com. Get the TV schedule for tomorrow if you're not going to be here in Philly watching it live. You might as well be watching on NBC or NBC Sports Network or Comcast. This time out to Q on the wing. He's a dynamic runner. He's not slow, but he's not the fastest guy on the planet. And he is caught by Navy. This time it's Aaron Thomas having to go himself. He did, got the ball to Kua, and he knocks it on. So we have a Navy put in. Ohio State bunching 4 guys into that ruck and not really contesting all that well, leaving themselves exposed here on the end. And that's A.J. Johnson who gets tackled. This time Kua does contest the ball well, but the midshipmen keep the ball, and they're going to go back to the other sideline. Nice catch of that offload by McAuliffe. Had to reach down to his shoelaces to pull it back, and he does. Now we've got a penalty here on Ohio State. A good attacking opportunity for the midshipmen. A.J. Johnson crosses the line, but cannot put the ball down, so he'll be held up. And that's how the half's going to end. Navy up 17-0. Could have been a lot worse. Could be down 22 or 24-0. But some good defensive effort there at the end of the half. Getting ready to kick off the second half here. Navy up 17-0 over Ohio State. Up next we have Life and Penn. Not to be confused with Penn Life, the insurance company. Deep restart from Ohio State and Hildebrandt. And Navy is going to work it wide. Nice step in there from Wilson. Get some good stiff arms off. Buying himself some time until he has support. Unfortunately, that support was still not there quite quick enough, and he has called for not releasing. So it's Ohio State on the attack this time, and it's Kua delivering stiff arms. But he loses the ball. He's had trouble holding on to it in contact. Perhaps trying to do a little bit too much. Very hard running there from Navy off of the set piece. Ohio State picked the right time to bowl over the Navy ruck this time, causing a penalty and a turnover. Aaron Thomas, nice run, ball recycled. Kua decides to go weak by himself. He's brought down, has some support, but a very strong ruck. It's a very strong pressure from Navy. Well, I guess the search is going to say that it was a little bit too aggressive and that the midshipman dove over at the ruck. So Ohio State's going to retain the ball, and they've got a penalty play, but they're down a man as Dan Nolan's sitting on the ground. Looks like tying his shoe. Nice step in and run here from Brian Hedlinger. Does he have support? Is it quick enough? It's not. Turnover by Navy, and Spencer Wilson's on the run. It's turned sloppy here as a couple of ill-advised passes turn into a poorly executed fly hack, and now an offside call against Navy. Ohio State numbers out wide. Aaron Thomas passes it off, and now it's Kua finally in to put the Buckeyes on the board. 17-5. If they can make this kick, it's going to help, but they're going to be down 2 tries nonetheless. Still should be enough time, though, to mount a comeback if they show a sense of urgency. The kick is missed, so 17-5. Is how it will remain. Navy up by 12, so 2 tries and conversion, and they catch a break here. Buckeyes tried to go quick, but Hildebrandt's kick doesn't make 10, and it's going to be a free kick back to the midshipmen. Heads up play there from Navy. That is Raymond Dakota, who noticed that Ohio State had nobody on the near side of the weak side of the Rockford defense and picked up the ball, attacked that pillar position, and there's nobody there to tackle him, so he ran it all the way in. That should put the game away for Navy. And the kick will help, so it's 24-5 to the midshipmen. Probably not enough time for 3 tries here for Ohio State. We're going to roll on some fresh legs to try and pull it off. We have 3 new Buckeyes entering the field. Dan Rotella, Corey Harmon, and Ryan Skelly. Off Kapakua and Thomas, 2 of the doers for the Buckeyes so far. Navy's look pretty good. They've not made all that many errors, even of the teams that you expect to see quality play from, like Cal, even Texas and Michigan. There have been some early errors that maybe you can chalk up to jitters or playing in the stadium or just trying to get some of the cobwebs off. But Navy's look pretty strong, pretty consistent, good support play. Good defense. Like usual, the midshipmen aren't the most athletic or dynamic team on the field in terms of speed. Always got a good amount of size. But if you hold on to the ball and make a few plays like that one, you're going to be well off. The midshipmen now up 29-5 and running away with it. They and the Wolverines are going to be tied at 1-0 with 3 points each atop this pool. (31-5) after the kick. Guys, space and numbers. Even when you have space and numbers in this game, if you're not moving forward and the guys with the ball in hand that are making those passes to get the ball wide are not continuing to be threats, oftentimes the defense has enough time to mitigate that space and that numbers advantage. So that's the key with depth and width and catching the ball at pace and continuing to be a threat with ball in hand. Because if the other team knows you're just going to pass it out wide, that gap is going to shrink pretty quickly. Kick to touch by Ricky Neal Feller. And Navy's going to take the 31-5 win and a 1-0 record into Saturday. So we're halfway through round 1. Had one mild upset with Michigan getting the win over Texas. Otherwise, it's been pretty much all chalk. And we expect it to be that way after this next game as Life and Penn kick off. The Running Eagles, one of the probably 2 or 3 favorites to win this tournament. You've got to look at Life, Kutztown, Cal. You can't count out 2-time champion Dartmouth. It's really the 4 teams you think that are the most dangerous in this tournament. Of those 2, I'll say Life and Kutztown are my picks to win it. And Penn in their second year in the CRC, not a whole lot of expectations heaped upon them.
Schedule says 6:20. Supposed to be playing right now.
What do you need? Besides a hug.
I'm gonna take a piss.
That'll be a business, dude. Can we turn them like one and off? Oh, really? Good.